Welcome back. Today we will be showcasing moments of excitement and rage when law enforcement officers get karma for the bad things they do. So grab a blanket and make yourself comfortable, it's gonna be a roller coaster of an hour. First up, we have a teen that got caught driving while impaired. He was stopped by an officer, and the first thing the officer noticed was his red eyes and the fact that he had some crushed blood all over his clothes.
You know you can't smoke weed and drive, right? That's a DWI, man. Or what's all that all over your shirt and your pants? Okay, it's like it's all over you, man. Hey, come on, dude. So here's the issue, man. Your eyes are red. You have weed all over you, and it smells like weed. Okay? I'm gonna pat down your pockets to make sure you don't got nada on you that I need to know about, and then we'll be straight. All right? Okay. Turn around for me real quick. Hit side to side. You're gonna follow with your eyes and only your eyes. Okay? You will not move your head or your body at all. Super chill with me. I've been super chill with you, but I have to let you know I gotta take you to jail for DWI. All right, man?
Ready?
Yes, sir.
Now we have the time a woman tried to get out of her DUI by flirting with not just one, but all the firemen and officers. The first responders, too.
Now, y'all want to do all this to me.
Well, hold on, let's talk. I didn't say you're going to jail.
You know what? You look like the movie.
Which movie?
What y'all want to do?
Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask you a few questions, okay?
What?
Come on over here for me, okay? You can hold my hand if you need to. Come on.
Yeah.
How about this? I'll let you lean up on my car.
Look at him.
I know. But Kelly, let me get you out here and I'll have you step outside and stand by my car.
Look at you handsome.
You want the light squad to check you, ma'am?
Let them do what they got to do. Come on, boys.
How you feeling?
Hey. I want the little young boys. Ask me how I'm feeling. Let the little young boys tell me.
He's young. Toon, she doesn't want you, man.
Who don't want me?
Toon doesn't want.
Who don't want me?
I want you. You're good. You're cool with me, okay?
You ain't gotta want me. Let me tell you something. What I would do to you with your blue.
What did he say?
Let me check your blood sugar
Okay.
real quick.
Hey, what is y'all doing to me out here tonight? Okay,
Ready?
hold on.
Ready? Here we go. Ready? Right here. It's over. We're done. That's it.
But she doesn't stop there. She gets really flirty with them.
Here come Gemini. Look at you. You so damn handsome.
Thank you.
Landers.
Yep, that's the last thing.
Your ain't waiting for me tonight.
Oh man, I don't think so either.
Mister-
Can I put a Band-Aid on you?
You
Yeah.
might as well bleed.
Yeah, I'm gonna put a Band-Aid on you.
That'll cost me to bleed.
I didn't. He did.
Look at you, Landers.
Yeah.
Hi, Landers.
What's up?
Look at him.
Okay, great. Thank you.
I would do him in a way that he won't even. Hey, look. He can look tough all he wants, right? Don't let me get it. Look at you. And you got eyelashes like my son.
They're pretty nice, aren't they?
They are.
Next up, we have the time an officer pulled over 3 teens. But instead of coming face to face with a terrified driver, he noticed they were all just having a laugh and enjoying their night, until he hit them with a traffic violation.
You know why I pulled you over today?
No clue, man. I'm sorry. You doing good?
Anything to drink today?
No. Nah, we don't drink. We're Muslims, bro. Let's take a breathalyzer. It's fine.
No,
How would you do it? You want to take it?
And people don't normally think it's just funny when they get stopped by law enforcement.
No, this guy, he's just been laughing on it. I'm so sorry.
Okay. The reason why I stopped you is because you're going 46 through town there. It's only 35 miles an hour there.
It's not funny.
Now for the time a woman got pulled over by an officer who was actually her brother. This is another level of trolling.
I'm sorry, your license is invalid.
Metro to T1 checking on you.
Says you weigh 135.
Now for the time an auditor thought it would be funny to pull an Uno reverse on a cop.
Billy Buttcrack from the Billy Buttcrack News Network.
Okay. I, I need your actual ID, sir.
Oh. Sir, let me see that ID, please.
Where at?
I'm trying to go to the lactation plant. If you want to help with the missing person report.
What missing person report?
I've been looking for this man. I've been looking all over for him. He goes by Beetle. Beetlejuice. Lester Green is his real name.
Okay. Hang tight. I'll be right back with you.
Okay.
This next lady did not know the difference between her driver's license and a mint.
Can I have your driver's license?
Oh my gosh.
The door's gonna the door's gonna stay open. I need your driver's license.
Here you go.
I don't need a mint. I need your driver's license.
Are you serious?
What do you mean, am I serious?
I'm serious.
Why are you trying to hand me a mint?
These next two guys were so drunk that they forgot when they actually started drinking and claimed it was a year ago.
That's my cousin.
Your cousin or your brother?
Cousin, brother, like whatever it is.
Cousin like a brother?
Yeah.
Were you guys out drinking before you started driving?
No.
You're not drunk at all? You haven't had one drink? There's a big old thing of whiskey in the driver's seat.
Really?
What? Yeah. Are you surprised?
Where's George at?
Where's George at?
Yeah.
Do you mean to say where's George at?
Okay.
Yeah, he's over there. He's talking to us. How long had you guys been drinking together tonight?
That's it, like a year.
No. You guys were drinking tonight.
That's like a year.
Tonight, though. How long were
We're saying like a year.
A year. That doesn't make any sense. So you decided to run from me. Why then?
I didn't decide to run. I pulled up at my place so I can make sure my car is good.
No.
Yeah, I promise you that's what I want.
So you didn't try and run at all?
Nope.
Next, we have the time an officer pulled over what he said was the only car on the road just to tease this man.
What is this? Oh my god, we swing.
There you go.
Good night, how are you?
Have your license in the middle?
I think I do.
You think?
I hope I do.
Eventually.
There we go. Oh, and it's gone.
Oh, thanks, mate. Found it. Anything to drink tonight?
No.
Good. Been out?
No.
No, a long breath in out, so I say good. No.
You pulled me over in a hurry there. Was I doing something wrong?
No.
Okay.
Should be going car on the road then. Thanks.
No worries. Have a good night.
Coming next, we have another moment where a guy was pulled over but pranked the officer by attempting to run. And now we have the time two YouTubers also pranked and confused the officers that were charging them with trespassing.
On you? No, why?
Okay, because they want you trespassed.
They want us trespass?
Yes, sir.
But I was just illegally filming.
You were illegally filming?
Yeah.
Illegally filming?
Yeah, like the cinema.
You were illegally filming? Illegally.
X.
That means you can't do it. You just admitted that you can't do it.
Well, if I get permission from boss.
Who's boss?
I work for 123 Movies.
Some journalism?
No, we were trying to just illegally film, but they wasn't allowing it.
I don't think you understand your term that you're saying. You said that you're trying to illegally film.
Yeah.
That's a crime then. You mean legally?
No, that's the opposite.
No, legally. Like, I'm legally allowed to be here is you're lawfully allowed to be here. But when you say illegally, that means you're not allowed to do it.
Yeah, I know, but it's like opposite day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then how do you guys afford these cameras? What do you guys do for a living?
We rob and illegally film.
You rob?
Yeah.
Rob what?
Good Samaritans.
Okay, nice.
In 2014, a man that goes by the name of Peel Smith was walking when officers approached him. They had accused him of both jaywalking and possession of drugs. How would they know this without searching him? Let's take a look at how the situation took place.
Right now, not as nothing, bro. Mom! Shut the fuck up. All right, back. Anyway. Go. You got any weapons on? No. You have any weapons on you? Hey, like, why are you doing this? You need to relax. You're already man, bro, I'm not even fighting with you. Been listening over the radio, we can hear everything. Hey, listen to me real quick. So you don't
Every time we go through this, you what? I don't. I told you you were gonna fight with me. I did not fight with you. Did I not fight? I didn't do nothing. That pussy was stop. Bro, I don't. I don't got nothing. What's gonna happen is gonna happen, hey, bro. I'm not fighting him, man. Yes, you are. Listen, nobody's fighting her. Nobody's fucking you up and drawing her away. Look what he did to my face with his sword, bro. Bro, when he was fighting him out there was getting my mom, bro. That's it. You don't know how to chill out, bro. Every time I deal with you, we go through this. Bro, I'm not happy, man. You can't touch me. I know we can. We're going to. We're not gonna do it here. Come on. Hey, relax. All right, next to him. Take a deep breath. You've been through this. You know what goes on. Put him on the left so I can get on the right. If you crazy, nothing bad happens. I'm gonna ride the back. I'm gonna follow anyway. Over here. I'm not fighting you, bro. I'm not fighting you. I'm not fighting you. You are my cousin. Can I say bye to my people, bro? Give me a call.
They claimed that they weren't hurting him, but their initial move was to smash his head against the windshield and shatter it. But it doesn't stop there. Once Peel had confronted the officer sitting next to him in the car, this is what happened.
Why'd you fight with us then? Man, why is y'all doing this to me like that? You know what? You swallowed something on us. Man, I myself, man, it was a little man, bro. It would have been a possession. All I do was get high. You ain't gonna fight nothing else. I don't do nothing. Haley. So why do y'all do this to me? Why did you do this to yourself? If it was a little possession, why did you fight with us? What the I didn't fight you, hey, it's simple. We had to wrestle with you on the ground and fight with you. I'm tired of fighting with you every time we stop you. Bro, the story done. Bro, you just jumped out on me like... We tried talking to you. You want to fight? You got to fight. Sorry about your luck. I'm not putting up with this shit. Neither is my partner. Neither is he. We tried to talk to you. You want to fight? Well, guess what? Sir, I did not fight you, man. Yeah, okay. Sir, I did not fight you, man. All I did was tell you to watch out for my wounds, bro. Yeah. You had your hand up. Sir, can I please wipe my mouth? You gonna do whatever you can do in your hand. No, that's what I'm saying. Can you just grab my shirt and put it on my chin? Sir. Oh, well, if you would act like that from the beginning, that's all that. No. Damn. Why you gotta make this shit difficult? I don't know.
The officer's behavior came off as completely heartless. First, he lies about Peel fighting back once he tries to yell at him for something he didn't do. Completely unacceptable. Once Peel got out of the station, he immediately filed a complaint against the Lorain County Police. Nearly 2 years later, the police department had denied the allegations and then got taken to court. The judge had granted Smith's motion in part and denied it in part, meaning that Smith did get the victory that he needed. But also, Smith was taken to prison, as it had later come out that he did indeed swallow narcotics. A man named Tyler was at a gas station one day when cops approached him and started trouble. These cops demanded to see his ID when he refused to show them. One officer goes to his car and requests that the other officer bring him out of his vehicle.
Hey, he's being, have him step out and sit on my car. Hey, 95, I'm done with his ass. 95. You ain't listened since I pulled you over. Go and grab him. I got him. I'm gonna tase him. Put your behind your back. Watch out. I'm gonna tase him. I'm good. Real smart.
I just want y'all to
10, 95.
I understand that, but we tell you I want you to get a knife off of me because you wouldn't.
No, because you don't listen. That's the problem, because you don't listen.
Why you being fucking with me, man?
Turn around.
And I was trying to get y'all to get it off of me.
Hey, get this on video, please. And that's fine. Let me get your cell phone when we get done, okay?
I got a lawsuit coming.
Yeah, you did.
Y'all got a lawsuit coming.
No, you're right. You sure did. Because you don't listen. I'm going to give you one ticket and a warning for the other. but you can't follow directions.
I'm trying to get you to get a knife off of me.
No.
Over me trying to get you to get a knife out of my pocket.
The officers had no reason to use force like that. All he did was not sit down fast enough. That's no reason to tase anyone. The officer then approaches Tyler's wife.
Stop. Right, come on.
Talk to me like a man, bro. Talk to me like a man. Y'all the biggest gang in Cal. We the Cal.
Have a seat. Don't even mess with her anymore.
I'm not.
Why y'all gotta be a gang? Why y'all gotta be thugs,
Okay,
bro?
Why can't you listen?
Why y'all gotta be thugs?
Why can't you listen?
I asked you to get a
Why
knife, brother.
can't you listen?
I asked you to get a knife. You asked if I had a weapon.
Can you shut up? Can you shut up? Hey, is that your boyfriend?
No, that is my husband.
Your husband has really bad listening problems.
Yeah, that's because you.
So
you
he's
won't
gonna
stop
catch
messing
that.
with him. That's okay.
What's his? I don't even know the guy.
His name's Tyler, but
So,
you've done this to him several different.
well,
This isn't the first
here's
time
the deal. If he'd stop giving me a reason to stop him, he won't get pulled over. I don't even recognize him.
Okay, well.
I stop hundreds of cars a
That's
year.
okay, but
so.
did you give him a seatbelt ticket?
I was working on it, but he won't listen. Yeah, but now he's gonna catch you on charge.
Yeah, okay.
So I'll let you call him when he's bonded out. Hey, you got? Yeah, if he would just shut up and. Okay, I think you take that home. No, not right now. Absolutely not. No, just sit in your car.
Am I free to go?
No, yeah, you're free to go. Get out of here.
Hey, you want me to drive?
Don't talk. You don't have to talk to me that way.
You need an ambulance at all? You heard it all?
Yeah, y'all heard me.
What do you need to check? You need an ambulance?
He just choked the shit out of
Do
me,
you
bro.
need an ambulance?
I almost fucking died.
Do you want an ambulance? I can start you one. If you need to be
Why
checked
y'all
out.
have to be like this, bro?
I was gonna give you a ticket and get you on the way.
You're not looking out for me. You're looking out for yourself.
Tyler Merck. I don't even know the guy.
10-4, thank you.
He's been locked up. Was he hitting on you or anything?
You said what?
Was he hitting on you?
No,
I only slammed him down. He got right back up. I thought he was gonna bushwalk him.
The officer mentioned that they would try to get him on a felony, which is very unethical for a cop.
Hey, I'm going to go ahead and take you to the jail. And then they'll make a determination because since roadside and the medics clear you for medical.
Dude, I had surgery on my knee.
Brother, listen, I'm clear.
All this because he supposedly stopped Tyler for not wearing a seatbelt. Tyler was at a gas station, so it is basically impossible for the officer to have stopped him. Then, after complaining that the knee he had surgery on was hurting, the officer refused to take him to the hospital and insisted on driving him to jail. The officer then talks a little too much on his way to the station.
Some traffic charges and obstruction. And I'm off to watch the video, see if it's going to be felony obstruction if he fought with him, but I can't remember because I'm trying to get him on the ground so he don't run away like he was trying to do, okay? Over.
No, you're normally.
Okay, so I stopped you how many times?
Like 3 or 4 different times, and every one of them's been for window tint, but we've never received a window tint violation.
Well, yeah, I don't write tickets for it. I'm trying to jam. Well, why don't you change it?
Because I bought my car like
Well,
this.
change it. You won't get a ticket. There you go. And then also, if you get in a fair to yield wreck, you won't be covered under your insurance. You know that? Yep. Okay. Hi. Just fighting on the traffic stop because you don't want to listen. So apparently, he says I always fuck with him. I don't even know the guy. I do reckon hers now. I think I stopped her once over there, but yeah, I don't know. All right, man. I'll see we'll do it. Thank y'all.
Are you seeing nothing wrong with what happened?
Absolutely not, no, sir. No, sir. I see an issue with the way that you acted on a traffic stop. But here's the deal, man. I'm not going to do this with you. I stop hundreds of cars, and I've never had someone act like this over a traffic stop. So that's on you. Never. Never.
Repeatedly stopped the same people, right?
All the time, yeah. I knew what's funny is I really don't recognize you, honestly. I can tell you this. I don't. That's absolutely not our goal at all to beat people up. I can tell you that.
It's hard to believe that.
I'm sorry.
Considering all I asked y'all to do is get a knife.
I understand. Well, we tell you what to do. You understand? It's our traffic stop.
Why would you want me to have a knife?
I don't need to get it at that time. Here's the thing. You're making this an opinion thing, like you're calling the shot. It's not a power thing. It's a traffic stop. We run the traffic stop. You do what we tell you. If you deviate from what we tell you by state law, it's obstruction. You see what I'm saying? So if I tell you to cross your feet and sit down,
Do jumping jacks. I'm supposed to do jumping jacks.
within reason, man. I'm not going to tell somebody to do jumping jacks.
So everything you say isn't.
If it's justifiable, absolutely, yeah. If I tell you to sit out, put your hands, your feet in front of you and cross your legs, and you don't do it.
That I'm uncomfortable.
Absolutely not. No, I care about us, me and you both going home to our families. So if I have to, right. So if I have to put you in a position,
so the knife should have been taken off me off the.
Whenever I want it to be.
So let me ask you this: when he said, "Do you have any weapons on you?" If I'd have said yes.
Yeah, he'd have been like, "Okay, I'll grab it." That's how it works.
Why was it different that I walked 5 feet away and I realized
because you didn't. Because I don't need you to do that. We told you to sit on the hood of my car. We told you to sit on the hood of my car. I didn't ask about a pocket. I said sit down. That's fine if you want to let me know, and we heard you. But when you said that and he said, "That's fine, we'll get it," and you keep going and you keep walking, no, that's you cross the line. You should.
All it takes is for y'all to say he's got a knife.
You know, absolutely not. Absolutely not. That's not how that works, man.
Okay, but in my head, that's what it is.
Well, I'm sorry it's in your head like that.
If we look back at the video footage, we'll see that Tyler was sitting on the hood of his car. The officer said that Tyler kept walking. He only took a few steps to assure the other officers heard what he was saying. It's not like he pulled the knife out and was waving it around, and not once did we see him resisting. Officer told the other officer to 95 him, and that's when the assault started. Tyler had filed complaints against the 2 officers. Then, a day after that, he got charged with obstructing 3 officers and had a charge for not wearing a seatbelt. Those charges were later dropped by the prosecutor. Joel Martinez was rudely interrupted during his studies one night by police knocking on his door. Campus police claimed that a security guard called them after Joel was allegedly seen walking into his dorm room with alcohol. This is how he handled them.
Oh, sorry. I can help you.
Is there anyone else in here?
No, it's just me.
Okay. You mind just opening the door that way I can see? We got a report that you were seen walking into your dorm with alcohol.
Okay.
Is there alcohol in there?
I don't answer questions. What's your name and your badge number?
Officer Fertile. NMSU, please. You have an ID with you?
I do.
Okay, can I see it?
You suspect me of a crime?
I do.
Okay, what crime and how can you articulate it?
Minor in possession of alcohol. We got a report that you were walked in.
So it's like here that they said thing?
Okay.
It's yeah, right? It's like they said that he has. Let's just be careful with what you're about to do right now. You're saying that you want my ID, but right now you or yourself can't articulate a crime that I've committed.
Okay.
So
I already explained to you, I am here.
Joel already seems to know what is and is not allowed with regards to cops IDing him. But does this police officer give him more trouble than his homework? Let's take a look.
So, it's an investigation. I'm talking to him. He doesn't want to identify himself. So, until we get this figured out, there's a sergeant on the way that's going to talk to him. Until this gets figured out, I don't want anyone to go in the room. You're free to go anywhere else. That's fine. You're not detained or anything, but that's what's going to happen.
Is anything going to happen if I don't identify myself?
You can be arrested for concealing identity, yes.
So, okay, so that's what I want you to say. If you don't ID to me right now, if I don't give you my ID, then you're going to arrest me. I want you to give me that ultimatum.
So, just hold on. You want to wait? You said you want to...
Then the sergeant arrives on the scene and gets caught up on the situation. As cops do, they both insist that Joel is in the wrong.
Right. All right. Appreciate it. So, made contact with him at the door. He got his phone out, started recording right away. Okay. I explained to him why we were here. Got a report that he walked in there with alcohol. Asked him if anyone else is in the room. He said, no one else is in the room. Like, okay, can you open the door so I can see? Make sure no one else is in there? I'm not going to do that. Okay. So I'll come out here and talk to me. Okay. So he comes out. So, are you suspecting me of crime right now? Am I being detained? All that kind of stuff. Explained to him what was reported to us, that he's suspected of taking alcohol into his dorm room, underage.
The fact that they won't let the roommate into his own room, even though he has nothing to do with the situation, is insane.
Hi, name and badge number, please.
Sergeant John Lovelace. My badge number is 212.
212. All right, thank you. Officer said here that if I don't ID, I will be subject to arrest. Is that true?
It's possible, yes.
Possible, yes or no? I need that ultimatum, or else I won't get my ID.
Okay, so technically right now, yes, you could be arrested.
Could. I need a yes or no. Like, I need you to tell me if you don't give me your ID right now, I'm going to arrest you.
Why would I say that to you?
Because I need that ultimatum. Because right now you're asking,
Yes.
and I have the right to say no. Because you're asking. You're not. It's not a lawful order. I need you to make it a lawful
you're
order.
being detained for suspicion of minor in possession of alcohol.
Mm-hmm.
We need to see your ID.
Okay, and if not?
And if not, you could be considered
Could?
concealing identity.
Because New Mexico statute says that concealing of identity is a secondary charge. I would have to have been arrested or suspected of a crime.
No.
Right now, you hear just
You don't have to be
hearsay.
arrested or suspected. You're being suspected of the possession.
On what grounds?
Okay, so do you have any alcohol in your possession?
The sergeant already knows that he has to be careful with his words, most probably because he knows he's wrong. But Joel is also standing his ground. He already has more than enough footage to actually sue them.
I don't answer questions.
Okay, so the easiest and simplest solution to this is for you to tell us your name, date of birth.
Joel.
Joel what?
Joel.
Okay, by just saying Joel, there's 1,000 Joels. I need a last name and a date of birth.
For what? You're gonna run? I told you want my name.
For the report, I need to have your name and date
You
of
could.
birth.
I didn't even have to give you my first name for that report. You could literally put the citizen or the guy or the suspect. Yes, you can. Yes, it does. I'm a law student here. You're not gonna come over here and try to violate my rights.
So I'm not trying to violate your rights. I'm trying to be cooperative with you, and you be cooperative.
Okay, cooperate with me and accept that I'm not gonna give my ID unless I'm gonna get arrested.
The sergeant then goes on his phone and finds more ways to get Joel to either give him his ID or give in for a search of his room.
And to make this clear, I'm detained right now, right?
Correct.
Thank you.
Have to stay over.
No, I can't. I'm in your view.
I'm telling
Keep recording, Sean. Don't let him intimidate you. Oh, let me take my hand on my pocket.
Thank you.
There's two guys right here with Glocks and scared of a 19-year-old with the phone, bro.
I'm not scared of a 19-year-old with the phone I have. Come on, man, don't do that, okay?
No.
Seriously, that's
Take your hand off the
just
pocket.
be.
Do you see something in my pocket?
Okay, well, we would like for you to do that for us, just to be cooperative.
Oh,
okay?
just to be cooperative? Like, just
Come on,
like for you to
don't-
say what you want me to do? Are you Googling the laws right now? Because that's really what you should be doing right now. All right,
You okay with that?
Yeah, continue.
Are you sure you're okay with that?
Yeah. You get permission.
Oh, thank you very much.
If they agreed to do what they wanted to do, these officers could have cut that interaction short by half. Instead, they decided to try and find a loophole and how to ruin a law student's life. But they didn't stop there. Now they were talking about getting a search warrant.
If we really wanted to push the issue, we could stop and lock the room down and get a search warrant. But we have an anonymous complaint. So.
Oh, wait, they're right here.
Hi.
I'm gonna stand right here.
Just listening.
Yeah, you're listening? Mm-hmm. All right, anything else I can help you guys with?
Do you think Joel was right? Let us know your thoughts in the comments section.
Back in 2018, KATC did a video on the Mississippi Chief of Police. He was allegedly caught on video openly smoking marijuana and talking about being Chief of Police. Let's take a look at what he did when they confronted him.
Because I'm the only chief of police in Lumberton that likes to smoke weed. I like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
We just want to know if we could ask you, just
I'm not.
questions about your suspension, your reason why you may have wanted to
I don't have
terminate.
no comment on that. I mean, it's already been covered, you know.
Well, can we ask you about the video of you?
What video?
The video of you allegedly smoking marijuana?
I'm not aware of any of that.
I can show it to you.
I'm not aware of any of that.
You haven't seen the video?
No, sir, and I'm not aware of it. I don't have no comment.
Would you like to see it?
No, sir.
We have the video. Would you like to see it?
If he truly didn't know of any video, then why did he refuse to see it? Let's see what the mayor had to say.
Disturbing. As superintendent of this city, I felt that I should have seen this.
Everyone in life makes mistakes. And so it is our intent to make sure that we investigate this matter properly.
Would you support the police chief in remaining in his position currently?
I currently support the police chief. Yes, I do.
That's quite disturbing. I'm still trying to get over this video.
The chief of police was suspended, but then put back on duty a couple of weeks later. Now, we have the time a YouTuber that goes by the credentials Dan Plays Games was challenged to make a sheriff smoke marijuana. Let's take a look and see if he succeeded.
What the hell is this?
What's your stance on marijuana?
My stance on marijuana?
People smoke that stuff, it turns them into thieves, degenerates.
You probably never tried it, is that true?
Why would I smoke something that's illegal? I can't believe it. I've been for 10 minutes and I've got no desire to burn down a school. Do you know how many high school students I have tackled and sat on? Woo. Hey, where would a man buy a hammock at this hour? You want a hammock? We'll get you a hammock. We'll have 2 hammocks. Holy shit. I got this overwhelming urge to go to an aquarium. They got them sea lions over there swimming around. They look like little water doggies. What you looking at?
That's a fence.
There ain't no fence. Oh yeah, it is. Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Am I less of a man if I want to go to therapy? I voted for Donald Trump, but I'm just as scared as everybody else. The law is just such an abstract thing. Who could possibly play judge and jury in the game of the law?
Judges and juries.
Oh man, you just blew my mind. This is no big deal. Tomorrow I'm going to spend the whole day just releasing people from jail. What say you and me go and hotbox the evidence for them?
Now for the time the Louisiana chief of police was stopped for a DUI. His own officers had stopped him and they started questioning him immediately.
How much you have beer?
Maybe. No, it's not true. 1 ginger ale and Jameson.
1 ginger ale and Jameson?
Yeah.
That's it. We just pulled over to check on a vehicle, and I mean,
I pulled over and I had to pee so bad because we dropped her friend off at the Circle K in Monroe, and I had to pee so bad.
But Jody just kept refusing. His officers then had to resort to doing this instead.
spin around for me, Jeff.
Yes, sir.
You can put me in your bag, please.
Yes, sir.
Is there any way I can help?
Ma'am.
Is there any way I can help?
Call her up.
All right.
Once they apprehended him, they took Chief O'Brien to the station and charged him with DWI. Now we have the time a Michigan County Sheriff named Stephenson was found extremely drunk in his car. Here's the officer's body cam footage of their interaction.
Sir? Pardon?
Because I was going to cry.
You need to wake up and talk to me. What are you doing? You're on the side of the road, slumped over. What's going on today? And second of all, someone called, said you were sitting on the side of the road, slumped over, which you were.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
What's going on today?
Nothing.
Nothing? You gotta give me a little more than that. Not just, we don't all just sit down and sleep on the side of the road.
I know, I'm sorry.
Have you been drinking?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Where are you coming from?
Midland.
Midland?
I'm from Midland.
Okay.
Hey.
Okay.
You know who I am or not?
I don't know who you are.
It seems as if he was still very unaware of his surroundings. What he does next is crazy.
Hey, listen.
I don't know who you are.
I'm County Sheriff. I'm good. I had a bad day. Okay, I don't need EMS. I don't need you. It'd be cool if the what you know, but I do not need EMS. I'm Midland County. I'm very frickin' embarrassed, like you can't frickin' believe. You can't frickin' believe.
How many drinks have you had?
Today?
Today.
Ooh.
In the last 4 hours.
4? I don't know.
In the last 4 hours?
Yeah, it's
4 o'clock. A little after about 4:30.
They took my watch off. Yeah, it's 4:30. Yeah. 4.
So it's 4 and
4 beers, 4
beers.
4 beers? Okay.
Stephenson blatantly lied because 4 beers in 4 hours does not add up with this behavior. He then did a series of sobriety tests and this was his outcome.
Jerry, can you just take me to camp? Like, can you do that or not?
You gotta blow.
Okay. I did, but I didn't blow hard enough.
Well, what?
I gotta reset.
Okay. Blow, 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 blow.
Try to help me out, man. I can't go to jail for
You
driving. Seriously.
Stephenson pleaded guilty to operating a motor vehicle while visibly impaired. He was placed on probation for a year and fined. He apologized to the public for what happened. Next, we have the time a Supreme Court judge would stop for a DUI. She was drinking wine that day and seemed to have had one too many.
What's going on today, ma'am? Okay, well, we got some reports that you were inside of Safeway.
Yes.
And you're walking around stumbling, and you got back in your vehicle. So my next question to you, ma'am, is have you been drinking today? You haven't been drinking today. Okay. Are you having a medical condition today or a medical issue?
Just trying to get my prescriptions.
Okay. So would there be a reason that somebody would call and say that maybe you were stumbling around in Safeway? Okay.
I'm just trying to get my prescription.
Okay. So why'd you leave your wallet at the store?
Trying to get my prescription.
Because if you're getting prescriptions, it makes me ask, are there medications you're on that maybe you haven't taken today?
I don't think there's medications I've taken today.
Okay. Oh, okay, and I'm asking, is there any medical concerns that we'd have for you? Like I asked you.
I have a seizure disorder.
What is it?
I have a seizure
Oh,
disorder.
okay. Well, that's good to know, because then that makes us wonder if they were seeing something, maybe at the store, maybe there was an incident that may have happened that you weren't aware of.
She's denying everything the cop is asking her, but it seems her patience ran out, or she had a change of heart because she does this next.
You had any alcohol? Have you consumed any alcohol today?
Earlier today I did, yes.
Earlier today?
Earlier.
Like when you mean earlier, how earlier?
A couple hours ago.
A couple hours ago? How much did you drink?
A couple of glasses of wine.
Okay. And were you at home when you did this, or were you out? You were at home? Okay.
The officers then asked the judge to perform some sobriety tests. This was her outcome.
Done one of these before, ma'am? Okay. So go ahead and explain to her how she's supposed to do it.
Okay, you're gonna steady pressure, steady flow for as long as I tell you to. It'll stop, okay? It's gonna be steady all the way through. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Have you ever blown up a balloon? An air balloon? So just do a steady breath of air just like that, like you're blowing up a balloon. Okay?
Okay.
Perfect.
I can't go to jail.
No, we're not saying you're going to jail, man.
Can she take me home?
I don't know yet. So here's the deal, man. Okay, I'm going to be completely honest with you. Okay. So I think your signs and symptoms are above the legal limit.
Okay.
Okay. And that's just based off of my experience.
That's fair enough. No, I'm a judge here.
You are?
Yeah.
Okay. For Yapa County?
Yeah. And I don't want to use that. I don't want to use it. I don't.
Okay.
I really don't. I really don't.
And I'm so, you know what? And my biggest.
Don't. I haven't said that yet
Hold on.
today.
Hold on.
I
just
don't.
told them I'm a judge here. So.
Oh, okay. Well, I apologize. I've never met you.
It's good that you never. Look, no, I'm sorry. I f***ed it up.
Judge Hancock was cited and released.
First up, we have the time an auditor, who goes by the name Chris, was going about his day filming public property until an officer approached him.
Chris, come here. I'm talking to you. Why are you recording the nursing home? You're upsetting the people who live here. Chris, stop walking. Stop. What is going on? Why are you recording the... Chris, stop. Why are you recording the nursing home? I'm speaking to you. I'm getting complaints about your actions. What is going on? Chris!
Please let me go.
No, I need to find out what's going on. You're upsetting the people who work here. So stop.
I'm gonna go.
I'm ordering you to stop. So stop.
I don't, you work for me, I don't work for you.
Well, I work for the public who
Right.
called me here because of the actions
Did
that
I
you're
do
doing.
anything illegal?
You're upsetting the people who live here.
Did I do anything illegal?
27 from 156. Can you assist? You need to stop, okay?
I'm gonna
What
go.
is going on and why
Is
are
this
you...
illegal?
I want to know what's going on because you're upsetting these people. I want to know what you're
Did
doing.
I do anything illegal? I don't answer questions. Definitely not to you.
Disorderly conduct, Chris.
Disorderly conduct
You're
how?
alarming and disturbing the people who
Am
work
I
here.
allowed to photograph on the sidewalk or no?
I'm trying to figure out what you're doing.
Okay.
Chris,
Look,
I'm going to put you in handcuffs if you don't stop.
You can put me in handcuffs.
Okay, then stop.
No, you can put me in handcuffs. This isn't legal.
Stop.
This is not legal.
What are you doing?
This is not legal.
Chris,
This is not legal. I'm going about my day.
The officer instantly grabbed his arm and refused to let go, then proceeded to threaten him with arrest. But does she take it further? Let's take a look.
I'm detaining you until I can find out what you're doing and why you're doing this.
This is
Put your
illegal.
cell phone down.
That's a Terry stop.
I'm detaining you.
That's a Terry stop.
Put your phone down.
That's a Terry stop.
Sergeant Stewart, I've detained him because he keeps walking away from me. He won't tell me what's going on, and he's recording the people who are inside of the Lutheran home.
Why are you recording inside?
And he will not give me that answer. He keeps pulling away from
I'm
me.
definitely not answering questions to you guys, but...
Okay, I'll hold him and go see if they'll sign the complaint.
Absolutely.
What? Hey, can I not photograph on the sidewalk? Am I allowed to?
They were concerned that you were photographing residents inside.
No, there wasn't.
You weren't?
No.
You just photographed
Look,
them.
all these blinds are closed, yeah?
The sergeant then starts asking him questions, but Chris has an answer for everything, because he knows his rights.
Why wouldn't you stop when she asked you to?
Do I have to?
Yes.
Was I being detained?
Yes.
What crime was I suspected of committing?
You really want to go that route?
What crime was
We're
I
investigating somebody acting in a disorderly manner.
How?
You're video recording a nursing home. And
But
you're upsetting
photography
residents.
on the sidewalk.
We didn't know that. Don't we have to talk
Photography on the sidewalk. Do I have to
Okay.
answer questions to that? No, I don't.
Wow.
Do I?
Where'd you get your law degree, man?
Do I? Did I do anything illegal?
That's what we're trying to figure out.
That's a Terry stop. You have to come up to me and make consensual contact. Because, you know why? Because I did not do anything illegal.
Okay.
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 Perfect.
We'll do a Terry stop or a contact card with you.
A Terry stop? But, no, you forced a Terry stop on me.
No, we have to do an
No,
investigative stop.
You guys just put me in handcuffs. I didn't do anything.
Because you're disobeying an officer.
How? Is that
She told
illegal?
you to stop and come here. You're
Did I do anything illegal? Is videotaping from the sidewalk illegal?
You don't get it, do you?
Can you?
I'm not explaining
Can you
anymore.
call a lieutenant?
I
here?
am the sergeant.
Can you call a lieutenant?
Nope.
The sergeant then gets cocky with Chris and starts talking about what he believes the law is, and it does not end well for him, because they still cannot answer why they arrested him.
I roll up.
This
you're
is
in cuffs. I'm
this
trying to
is
figure
not
it out.
illegal. This is not illegal.
Well, that's
What I
we're
was
trying to
doing,
figure
what
out,
I was
but you won't
doing,
let us figure it out.
what I was doing was not illegal because I
Okay.
wasn't doing anything illegal.
So if you,
why do I have to answer?
So if you jaywalk, you're not doing anything illegal because you say you don't do anything illegal. If you
I
damage a
didn't-
vehicle,
I didn't
you
jaywalk.
don't.
Damaging
do
a
anything
vehicle is illegal.
Okay, but how do we know that you aren't doing something illegal because it got reported
So you're
that you were?
assuming?
No,
that
we got a report. We're not assuming.
You got a
were
report
reported.
saying what?
That you were doing something illegal.
That I was. So you got a report? Yeah, this guy here is doing something illegal. Didn't say what though?
That you're videotaping the residents inside the nursing home.
No.
Here is the conversation the sergeant had with the officer after they placed Chris in the back of their patrol car.
Getting complaints about you being over here recording. And he's like, walk away. I'm like, Chris, come here.
Okay.
Chris, come here. Chris, come here.
But what was he doing that they feel is disorderly?
And I explained to them the situation, and they
Sam, what was he doing that was disorderly?
he was recording them in the windows.
The people
And he's walking by.
on this side too, or?
I don't know if it was that side, but when I came up, he was walking all along this way. He was recording the windows, he was recording the doors, he was recording everything. And I'm like, Chris, I need to talk to you about this complaint. He keeps walking. I'm like, Chris, I need to talk to you about this complaint.
Who all seen him doing that? Were there residents in the windows?
I don't know if residents were in the windows, but we had a caller about it, and I need to get a hold of them and see where exactly they are.
So he's walking by videotaping the building?
Videotaping the building, he's like zooming in on the
What-
windows,
what-
zooming
that's-
in on the doors. I know.
It's not illegal to do that.
Bruh. I explained to them what's going on, and they're like, oh my gosh, okay, I don't know what he's doing.
Okay, but time out. That's not illegal to do that.
Okay.
So he's not acting in a disorderly manner if he's on the sidewalk walking by videotaping the outside of the building. That's the problem we have.
Yeah, and they were disturbed by his actions once they found out what was going on. The rest
He's
of the
a
situation,
he's what we call in the military a crap house lawyer, okay?
Oh yeah.
He's one of these people. So he acts that way, and you know what? That's how he is. He's been raised that way. So we don't have enough to arrest him at this time. We detained him, which we were legally able to do.
Absolutely.
We were within our justification to do so. However, I don't feel at this point we can send it down for them to review, but I don't think what he's doing is something that constitutes getting arrested. Okay? I'll explain it to him.
It's funny how the sergeant was talking big with Chris and telling him that what he was doing was wrong, when he knew that Chris had actually done nothing wrong at all. They ended up letting him go, and Chris was still adamant on sticking up for himself.
I know.
That makes sense?
Yeah, but I
Okay.
just don't think that For one, I have to answer any questions whatsoever. You know, at most, if I'm being detained, all I have to do is give you guys my ID. You guys already know.
Where'd you read that at?
It's your, what's it called? It is your Fifth Amendment. I don't have to answer any questions. It's self-incrimination.
Right. So then we don't get your side of the story, and then we got theirs and another witnesses, and that's what we go on?
And then you end up getting arrested.
Well, I did nothing illegal, though. So
But
that's
we
the
don't
thing.
know.
Nah, we don't know that.
But-
Listen,
But you
for
can't-
your
I'm
stuff,
innocent until proven guilty.
Okay, that's in court, not out on the street.
Oh, okay. Well, then it can get taken care of in court.
we're done. You give him his phones back, and he can go. Yeah.
These officers wrongly arrested a man for credit card fraud in front of his family when they were out for lunch. Even after telling officers that they had the wrong person, they continued to do this.
What are you doing? Y'all, we ain't here with our family.
Are you serious right now, dog?
Somebody.
We get treated in 2020. In 2020.
You can have a name.
That's how I get treated,
That's
bro.
fine.
You have the right to be upset, sir. Black Lives Matter. Y'all see why we fight.
Basically, we just sitting down enjoying the holidays, trying to get some lunch, and with my family. And next thing you know, I'm in handcuffs. No words, no explanations. It's just like, how is it nothing changed? How is everything still the same? How do you still racial profile a black man with dreads that way in 2020? How do you do that? It's still happening this day.
Here is what the police department had to say on the matter.
No one wants to be handcuffed in front of his family, in front of the public, and like the officer did on Saturday, we apologize for the discomfort. A specific suspect description, including clothing and other factors, was then provided to our officers. And we know as a result that Mr. Mackey was subsequently approached and handcuffed.
Then the victim's lawyer spoke up on the news too, and this is what he had to say.
Everybody in this region knows this is how you get treated. This is how black males get treated in Virginia Beach. So this is what we hope to be able to change.
The officers were then disciplined after the matter by their chief. Now we have the time an officer definitely regretted stopping a sports car driver. The guy he pulled over should have gone into law with the way he was asking the officer questions.
I pulled you over for speeding. Hey, YouTube channel?
I wasn't speeding.
You were.
How fast?
Back on Bridgeport, you were going about 70.
No, I looked, I was doing 50.
Because I was going 60 and you were getting away from me.
So do you have it on radar or laser?
Pacing.
You weren't behind me.
I was.
Really?
Yep.
You have that on camera on the dash cam?
No dash cam.
No dash cam?
Nope.
So it's just your word against mine?
Yep.
All right. You have to be behind the person.
I was behind you.
You weren't right behind me. I was looking in my rearview mirror. You weren't behind me at all.
I was in the number 1 lane, you were in the number 2 lane. I wasn't behind you.
Right.
Directly.
So you're in an opposite lane.
Mm-hmm. And then I see you driving away from me while I'm going 60.
Well, I mean, if you were looking down doing 60?
Yep.
So you were looking down, but you weren't looking up at me. Or you were looking down and looking at me at the same time. These are just questions I'll ask in court, right?
I know. But did I say I was going to give you a ticket?
No, you didn't, but I like to ask questions.
That's fair.
Which isn't illegal.
No, that's fair. I'm going to have my own reasons for whether I do give you.
In this first video, you will see an officer initiating a traffic stop at a gas station. He claimed that the driver, Mr. Scholl, was not driving appropriately in the parking lot. Here is how their interaction started.
Hey, where I'm stepping out of traffic here, Bucky. Don't walk up to my car, please. Don't walk up to my car, please. Hey, man, you can't drive through the parking lot like that. You got your driver's license insurance? Any weapons in the car I need to worry about? Is there any particular reason why you felt you needed to come through the parking lot like that?
I didn't think I did anything wrong. I just came over to get gas.
You were speeding and you cut through parking spaces. You know you can't do that.
Interest will be confirmed on Robert.
I didn't think I was doing anything, man.
I mean, you
all
walked
I'm
around.
doing is coming to get gas.
Yeah. Oh, are we gonna go back and forth, or are you just gonna?
You asked me a question. You want me to answer it or not? I'm not.
Okay.
I come here every day. There's almost never, ever anybody. You were sitting there this morning. Now, last week for about 3 days, someone was parking there. But if I come here 365 days a year, which I do, there's someone sitting there maybe 10 times. So there's never ever a car there. So yeah, I go through there because it's the straight path from the entryway to here, which is what you're going to see everybody else doing. But I mean, you know, I hear you, man. I got it. To you, it looked like I was going fast. To me, I thought I was going even slower than normal because I didn't want to get too close to you.
Scholl was very polite. He seemed to know how to stick up for himself too. Officer Harrell, on the other hand, was power tripping from the moment he opened his mouth. But he goes and confronts Scholl for having an attitude.
Okay, but the attitude is not necessary.
I agree.
That's on your part, sir. I haven't been rude to you at all.
That's fine.
I have a camera on. I can't be rude to you.
Okay. All right.
I will get in trouble. You go file a complaint. Based on my behavior, they will decide whether or not to get me in trouble. Write me up.
Yeah, I'm not worried about that. We're good, man.
Okay. All right, well, I'll make sure that I'm there all the time. If I see it happen again, then we'll go from there, okay?
Okay.
All right.
I'll look that law up on private property too. I don't believe you'd have the authority to do anything here on this parking lot like that.
I could also take you to jail for Class B reckless driving. Or Class A reckless driving. Because you did almost hit that car.
I didn't almost hit anybody. I was nowhere near. There's cameras everywhere. You can do what you want to do, Harold. I can't stop you. If you want to be this way, then that's up to you. I'm trying to be a reasonable person.
Are you having a bad day, sir? Is there a reason why you're acting like
I'm having a bad day because you're
doing
doing this to me.
Have I raised my voice to you at all, sir?
Harold had mentioned earlier that he will not be missing Scholl any tickets because he had none on him, but then continues to pester him and brings out a lot of anger and frustration by insulting Scholl.
Oh, I know you want compliance. I know you want voluntary
compliance.
I know you want voluntary compliance.
Okay, go ahead and put your hands on the
Wow.
1717 Wayside Drive, female, one who may fall with a gray shirt, a white undershirt with sandal pants, black hat. The other male is in blue shoulder with a black shirt, black blue fitting pants, just in the front door.
We'll do this a different way then. Well, sir, I'm concerned that you're going to continue to do this unsafe behavior. So
Harold had kept Scholl handcuffed for 3 minutes, until he realized that he could get into more trouble by arresting him for doing absolutely nothing. This is how Scholl reacted once he was uncuffed to call his wife to collect his truck.
okay, well, let's call her. Where's your phone?
It's it's in my pocket. I just got through sending her the message about the.
Okay. Well, how about I'm gonna give you another set of handcuffs because, like I said, I understand if you got. Hold on, let me stick this thing right here.
What am I being arrested for, Harold?
Disregarding traffic control device. Because a reckless driving charge is a much, much higher charge, and again, like I said, I don't want to be that big of a...
Scholl had done nothing wrong, yet Officer Harold thought he was a threat to the public with the way he was driving. Does Officer Harold not know there are much more dangerous things happening in the world right now? He ended up getting investigated by the IA for his poor actions. Now for the time a power-tripping officer decided to choose violence with the civilian who was on his way to work.
Right?
Yeah. What you up to?
On the way to work, mate.
Going to work? Do
Yeah.
you live round here?
Yeah, I live around here,
Where
mate.
do you live?
Clifford Road, mate.
Clifford Road?
Yeah.
What's your name, buddy?
Don't worry about that.
What do you mean don't worry about it?
Huh?
We're here to enforce legislation, mate, so I need to know who you are.
Yeah, you don't need to know who I am.
In order
haven't
for me
committed an
to-
offence, mate.
Pardon?
Haven't committed an offence.
How do I know that you live round here?
How do you know that these people don't live around here?
Well, that's my job, isn't it?
Yeah.
So at the moment, I'm interested in you.
You want to turn your body cam on?
Yeah, if you want me to.
Go on, then.
But we'll be dealing with this in a different manner now.
Alright.
Right then.
Right.
Going to follow this legislation,
Yeah.
you have to provide me with some details, okay? Otherwise, you're going to be arrested.
So go and ask these
Right.
people.
So I'm interested in you at the moment, okay?
Yeah.
So if you fail to provide me
away
with some
from me.
details, you're going to be arrested, mate.
Bro, back up from me,
Okay?
bro.
So, you,
Back up
no,
from me, bro.
you're refusing your details.
Bro, I'm refusing the details,
Yes.
bro. Look how close you're getting, bro.
Because you're going to get locked up in a bit, mate.
I'm going to get locked up for
Yeah.
what?
So you're going to be...
You've just pulled up on me.
Yes.
Asked me for my name.
Yes.
Yeah. I live round here.
Yes.
What's to say these
I
other
don't know
people?
you live round here.
Yeah. What's to say
And
these
you're
other
arguing.
people?
You're
that...
arguing with
I know
us.
I'm arguing because
Okay.
you could say the
So
same
that,
to these
that gives
people.
me reasonable
You get me?
suspicion that you're telling me
No,
lies.
it's not. You're obviously just harassing me.
No, I'm
you
not
get
harassing
me?
you. It's the first time I've met
Because
you.
I-
You're a hard-working lad.
Why would I allow someone to just pull me over?
We're the police. We're not just someone, you idiot.
Huh? What? So just because you're the police, that
Yes.
gives you the right to stop anyone you want
Yes.
and get their details?
Because we're
you
enforcing-
need to be re-informed
Okay,
about
mate.
the law.
Let's have a look at the card in, buddy. What? Look, faggo. What the f***? Sit in there.
What?
Sit in there. Bro.
Once the officers took him to the station, they realized they had apprehended him for no reason. The man did not say whether he sued them for unlawful arrest or not, but we sure as heck hope he did. Next, we have the time an auditor had approached the officers and simply asked them for their names and badge numbers. First of all, these officers seem to have just been on their phones and not actually looking after the public. Let's see how they react to the auditor.
How's it going? Can I have your name and badge number, please? Huh? May I have your name and badge number?
Get lost.
Get lost? Are you his sergeant? Is that how you're supposed to talk to the citizens? Is that?
I can't hear you.
Are you a sergeant?
I am.
So is that how you're supposed to speak to the citizens? Get lost?
What do you need with him?
I wanted his name, and that's how he answers. Get lost? This guy has some anger issues. He clearly doesn't know about his policy. Do you know you're supposed to be courteous and professional?
Right, but don't walk up on somebody.
No, yes you do. You guys do all the time.
Don't come in and antagonize
Listen,
people.
no one's antagonizing nobody. You're the one that has some anger issues. No. I want to know what your name is.
I can give you a card. You want a card?
Well, that's all you have to say. That's all you have to say.
Don't come in antagonizing
I say what I can say whatever I want as long as I'm peaceful. I am peaceful.
But do not antagonize people.
No. What? How is asking your name antagonizing, officer?
The sergeant seems to be afraid of the officer that allegedly has anger issues. Let's see if he puts him in line.
What's up with that, officer?
Would you like a card?
I want your card.
Do you want to report a crime?
I want to report you.
I'm going to give you a card. After that,
you're nearly disorderly conduct right now. You're being disorderly right now, because you can't just tell me to leave. Okay, this is a public place. All right, this is downtown Orlando. Everybody comes here to have fun. You get lost. You don't talk to me like that, bro. Who do you think you are? I haven't disrespected you. I'm gonna file a complaint on you.
Have a good day.
I'm gonna file a complaint on you.
And if a civilian were to talk to that cop the same way he was talking to this auditor, there was no doubt that he would have them in handcuffs. The auditor then confronts the sergeant about doing a poor job.
He only cares about enforcing feelings, right? You want to enforce the law, but you don't want to enforce your own job policies? Excuse me. You don't want to enforce your own job's policy? Really? Which is it's probably the first thing on your job, to be courteous and professional. And this guy said, get lost. And since you protect the Thin Blue Gang, and you will never stand up for what's right, because you don't have the balls to do that, right? You're gonna agree with him, because get lost is the word to say when we speak to somebody at work, right? Police officers are the only ones that get away with that, right? What if I worked at Walmart and I told my customers to get lost? What do you think is gonna happen? My boss is gonna tell me to get lost. Well, in this case, Officer Daniel, I'm your boss.
This auditor did not leave them until he gave them a piece of his mind, and rightfully called them out for where they went wrong. Next, we have the time an off-duty officer was getting arrested, but then called out the arresting officer for power tripping and being racist.
Hold on. You act like I was about to punch. You scary than a mother. You shouldn't even be in this job. You've been elevated the whole time. The whole reason why, because it's your ego. Your ego got me on the ground. You f***ed up. You shouldn't even be in this job. You f***ed up. You gonna kill somebody. Naperville got enough going on with the race-rate relations, and you up here exciting it? You knew I was an officer. You knew I was an officer. You knew I was an officer. This is an ego trip for you.
Now we have the time a female officer was instantly power tripping a man who was just taking a walk and recording his surroundings.
You can stay right there, that's fine. You don't need to approach me.
Excuse me?
You can stay right there.
I don't need to approach you?
No, you can stay right back there. You can walk back that way.
Ma'am.
You can walk back that way.
Yeah.
Keep walking back that way.
Can you de-escalate a little bit? Because I feel like you're trying to just exert your authority over me and I don't like it.
I'm not. I'm speaking to you in my normal voice.
You have no authority over me. Okay?
Actually, I do.
I'm in a public building. I'm conducting
and they're
lawful
asking
business.
You to leave.
I'm conducting lawful business. No, they didn't. That's a lie.
Yes, they did.
They did not ask me to
They
leave.
asked you to leave and they said that you
I'm
were no
conducting
longer allowed to be
I'm
here.
conducting
So
business.
therefore, you need to leave the location.
I'm conducting business. I'm doing a Freedom of Information Act request.
They asked you to leave. And
So you're
that-
saying, can I get a supervisor here?
Right there.
Hi, I'm conducting lawful business. I'm an independent journalist, exercising my freedom of press right.
Okay.
It's a right, not a privilege. Freedom of press. This is a public building. You guys have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 officers here, 6 including yourself, Sergeant.
This next officer got investigated by IA because of his actions that we're about to show you.
Alright, go take your hand out of your pocket.
No, sir, I haven't done nothing. I've done absolutely nothing, no.
Hey, seriously.
Put your gun down, really?
Edward 10. Darmino.
This one's really got a gun on me. No. You don't touch me. You don't touch me.
I'm at that address. Darmino unit.
You don't touch me.
Hey, man.
No, you don't touch me.
When I tell you to take your hand out,
I've done nothing.
okay.
Nope.
You need to relax.
What have I done? Why'd you get out of your vehicle?
You're taking a picture of me. I'm taking a picture of you.
Take a picture and leave.
Okay. I don't have to leave.
Neither do I.
So, I told you to take your hand out of your pocket. I just want to make sure you don't have a weapon.
You know I don't have a weapon on me.
Okay. I don't know that.
You do that. I'm completely clear. Wrong. You have your gun out because you're a police officer. You're trying to intimidate me, and this is going all over YouTube.
What's wrong with you?
Your station is corrupt.
Oh, okay. Are you some kind of a constitutionalist?
No, sir.
Crazy guy or something like that? Is that your
Is that what you're going after? Is that where you're going?
I'm
Are you throwing claims around?
This next officer is so power hungry it's hilarious. The guy recording knows his rights and shuts them down after the officer changes up his story.
Where you come from?
Why?
Because you just ran that stop sign over there.
Am I in a car?
No, but you're on a bicycle and you're still required to stop.
This guy's funny right here. What's your name and badge number?
Right here. Officer is Kate at 32. Okay. Do you have any ID on you, man?
Nope, I don't need to provide that. No, I don't have to ID, right? Unless I committed a crime.
I just told you.
I didn't commit no crime.
Okay, well, when you're being stopped, you're required
I don't have to, no, unless you commit a crime.
What was the reason?
What was the reason?
Ran the stop sign.
I ran a stop sign.
Yeah. We've had several bicycles stolen.
Oh, now this is about a stolen bike? First it was about a stop sign, now it's about a stolen bike? Look at him. Look at him. Are you serious? He just said that it's not the same bike.
Thank you.